Mr. Jones. It's me, Tina. So your doctor ordered for you to have a tube put in your bladder so we can make sure you're not holding any urine in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna have you verify your name and date of birth for me. This time you give me a name, you give me a date of birth. I would look, match it up in the MAR on the computer. Cool. So like I said, I'm gonna put this tube in your bladder. It's just gonna help empty everything out of there. Do you have any questions? No? Alright, well let's get started then. So I would have grabbed my Foley catheter kit, make sure that it's, it is what I think it is, and it is. It was a pain to get back in the bag, so I didn't put it actually in the bag, but I would take it out of the bag. Go ahead and, yeah, that's fine. I would have a trash can. I know I could use the bag as a trash, but I personally have another trash pulled over here. This would be actually all wrapped up. So I'm gonna try not to side. I'm gonna pull it, open this guy up. Obviously I'm practicing, so it kind of folds open. That would be my second one. This would be my third one, and this would be my last one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my sterile gloves out of here. I'm gonna move over to the other part of my bedside table here and put my sterile gloves on. Underneath the flaps here to open our package. See if we can get our thing. Okay. So, get our first sterile glove on here. I'm left-handed, so I have set everything up already to be Mr. Jones. I'm already on the left side, Mr. Jones. But I'd put my left-hand glove on first. That's good, and then I'm going to come underneath I don't know if you can see it, but I'm coming underneath the cusp here to get my fingers in, and then sweet. So got my sterile gloves on. Now I'm going to come back to my sterile field. I'm going to take my drape. I'm going to put this underneath. His legs would probably be spread, so I just would come up underneath and get that. I'd be careful not to touch the sides of his legs or anything like that. Kind of just get it up underneath there. Then I would put this and just drape this over. Then I'm gonna prepare my stuff first. So I would have my swabs. I would open those, make sure those, I'd kind of pull them out of the package a little bit because they were falling down a little bit. I'm gonna open my jelly, and I just would put that in my trash. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of the jelly into this right here. I'll put that in my trash. I'm also gonna prepare catheter. So I'm gonna take this out of here. I'm gonna grab my 10 cc's of the normal saline. And connect it into the green port. Okay, so now that I have everything so now I'm going to move this over to bed here, and I'm going to go ahead and start the, okay, so I'm left-handed, so obviously I'm going to keep my, my left hand, my free hand, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the penis right underneath his head here. I'm going to elevate it a little bit with my free hand. I'm going to take one of the swabs and I'm going to swab around the meatus. I'm just going to go once away from me. And then I would put that in my trash. I'm going to do another swab. Again, I'm just going to go once in a circle around the meatus. Put that there. Do my last one here. Swab again once around. And put that there. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the catheter out of this bag. I'm gonna dip, so I'm gonna grab it kind of underneath the balloon here. I'm gonna dip it in the jelly, make sure it's nice and lubricated. Alright, then I'm gonna tell him, alright, Mr. Jones, so I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and then slowly let it out. You're gonna feel a little pressure. So you would take a deep breath in, and I would insert it. I would, depending on the size, we could go 4, 5, or 6 inches. So I'm just gonna keep going. We'll just pretend that's good. I'm gonna hold it while I inflate the balloon. So inflate full 10 cc's. And then once that's in there, I would go ahead and pull another inch or 2 out until I felt a little pressure, and then go from, and then I would know it was securely in his bladder. So I would clean, make sure everything cleaned up. At this point, I would go ahead and attach the catheter to one of his legs with the stat lock, and then I would put the Foley bag down at the edge of somewhere on the foundation of the bed, not like the side rails or anything, kind of down near the bottom, but making sure I didn't have any dependent loops and that it was straight and it was below the knee. And then I would clean up all of this. We could just tear that. Clean up all this. I would recover Mr. Jones. Make sure he's good. Mr. Jones, are you doing okay? Do you need anything right now? Are you comfortable? If everything was good, I would. Alrighty, will you give me a call if you need anything? I'd make sure he's comfortable, and then I would exit the door and I would practice hand hygiene.